what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and I'm going to help you make your progressions beautiful with the CAGED system. And, it's just one of the many ways you can look at the guitar, but I think the CAGED is a great way to understand the neck, both for melodic playing and for chord playing. Also, thanks for supporting what I do here, Marty Music, you guys. I would really, really appreciate you subscribing here to the channel and clicking that bell notification. Thanks for all that. Check out the links below too. Here we go. All right, so I've been doing these embellishing lessons, and I'm glad to get the feedback that people are digging it. And so I want to, kind of take a step back and look at the DNA, or the theory of all that great embellishing. You can really, really learn a lot through the CAGED system. And since I want to talk about the CAGED system in this video, we're going to start with the first letter, or the first shape. CAGED is referring to the C shape, A shape, G shape, E shape, and D shape, and all the different chords and scales and melodies can be viewed at from that perspective, and it's helped me a lot. So we're going to start with C of the CAGED system, and we're going to take a real simple progression first as like our backdrop. We're just going to do a C and an F and then a G. Just G back to F. That was the open chord. But now we're going to just look at that through the C shape. So obviously that's a C chord. So that's the ultimate C shape. But you've got the open strings as part of the chord. So it's like if your concept was like a bar chord, if you needed to press down the other open strings to get a C chord, you could then move that C shape up, and the root is on the A string. So like if I wanted to play an F major chord with that, so if you see, my index finger is like a capo, and then the rest of my fingers are forming, even though they may be hard to see there if you can look over. It's like a C shape. And F is the root, or I moved it up from C, D, E, half step to F, and you get that. But that, and now if we went all the way up and played at the octave up of C, we're back at C major again. So I'm going to play using this first shape for C major. And remember, we're playing the progression C, F, G, F, C, F, G, F. And we're just going to use this C shape of the CAGED. So I rarely play this full shape like that. Or even like that, Frusciante used this one a lot. And there's some amazing embellishing. I take my pinky off, and it becomes a real comfortable chord, and it gives me all kinds of embellishing things I can do. The best way to visualize, and remember, this is the C shape. It's like if I was just forgetting about the A string on a C chord, it's that. But we're going to change the fingering. So let's find the root of that chord. C is right here on the 13th fret of the B string, an octave up. So we're going to put our middle finger there. And then index finger, like where that bar would be of the C shape. And then right here with your ring finger, the C note's right there. You don't even have to bar it, if you wanted that full shape. But once again, I only focus on these. Now, if you bar your index finger across, then you can hammer that D string and the G as an embellishing note. I can hit that root if I want. So remember, the progression was C, F, F, C, F, G, F, right? So we have the C chord right here. Now we just want to use that shape to play the F chord, and the root's on the B string for this, as far as the fingers that we're pressing down. So the F note is right here on the 6th fret of the B string. Same shape. So remember the G, so that would just be this up a whole step, F to G, and the G note's there. Back to F, C, So that was just the C shape, but if you're incorporating all the shapes, it feels like an endless amount of combinations of voicings, and you can really get like really pretty chord movement, and also just interesting embellishing and ideas. The other thing is there's arpeggios based on those shapes that can be visualized, and that's definitely for another a whole nother study, but the idea All right, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Thanks again for hanging out. Once again, you can subscribe, click the links, check all this stuff. Let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. Thanks again. We'll see you later.